Top 13 Werewolf Legends in the World. There are lots of werewolves in word history. This video will go over the top 13 famous werewolf legends from different parts of the globe. A werewolf is defined as a mythological or folkloric human with the ability to shapeshift into a wolf, either purposely, by using magic, or after being placed under a curse. The transformation is often associated with the appearance of the full moon and can be voluntary or involuntary. In European folklore and popular culture, werewolves are usually portrayed as monstrous hybrids of men and wolves who terrorize innocent villagers. In some stories, they have an insatiable appetite for human flesh. In others, they are simply wild animals that take on human form during their transformations. Werewolves may also possess superhuman strength and speed, heightened senses such as sight and smell, increased agility and reflexes beyond those of normal humans. Here is our list from 1 to 13. Number 1. The Beast of Gévaudan. This is a famous case of a werewolf-like creature that terrorized the French province of Gévaudan in the 18th century. The beast was said to have killed over 100 people, and many believed it was a werewolf. Some believe it was a hyena or a serial killer. It is considered by some to be the most famous werewolf tale ever. Number 2. The Case of Peter Stump. This is the story of a German farmer named Peter Stump who lived in the 16th century. He was accused of being a werewolf, and it was said that he had made a pact with the devil which allowed him to transform into a wolf at will. This caused much fear among his neighbors, and eventually led to his capture. He was tried and found guilty of witchcraft, heresy, and cannibalism by an ecclesiastical court in Cologne. As punishment for his alleged crimes, he was executed by slow slicing, where each limb would be cut away one at a time until death occurred, on October 31, 1589 in Bedburg, Germany. His legacy lives on as one of history's most famous cases of werewolf accusations and trials. Number 3. The Legend of the Rougarou. The Rougarou is a werewolf-like creature that has been an important part of Louisiana folklore for centuries. The legend tells of a ferocious beast, half man and half wolf, which haunts the swamps at night in search of its prey. According to the tales, it is a protector of the natural environment. Those who cross its path will suffer grave consequences unless they appease it with offerings and prayers. As with most folklore, there are many different versions of the story behind this mysterious creature. Some attribute its origins to Native American mythology, while others believe that French immigrants brought the tale with them when they settled in Louisiana during colonial times. No matter what version one believes, however, all agree, be careful not to cross paths with the Rougarou. Number 4. The Legend of the Longadak Werewolf. Harm Jansen was a mysterious figure in the 19th century Netherlands. He was accused of being a werewolf, and it was believed that he had the ability to transform into a wolf at will. The townspeople of Longadak, where Jansen lived, feared him for years as he wreaked havoc throughout the village with his supernatural powers. No one knew how to stop him until finally, after many attempts and failed attempts by villagers to capture him, Jansen was apprehended and sentenced to death for his crimes against humanity. Although there is no evidence that Harm Jansen actually possessed any supernatural abilities or ever actually transformed into a wolf, this story remains an enduring legend among the people of Longadak, who still remember their terrifying encounter with what may have been an actual werewolf all those years ago. Number 5. The Case of the Beast of Bodmin. The Beast of Bodmin, also known as the Bodmin Beast, was a mysterious creature that was rumored to be prowling the countryside and killing livestock in Cornwall, England during the 1990s. Witnesses described it as being wolf-like with glowing eyes and an immense size. Despite numerous sightings and reports of dead animals, no conclusive evidence was ever found to prove its existence. Even after extensive searching by local authorities over several years, nothing could be done to confirm or deny its presence in the area. However, this made little difference for those who believed that it truly existed. They feared what might happen if such a powerful creature were left unchecked in their town or village. To this day, many still speculate about whether or not the Beast of Bodmin is real or just an urban legend. Number 6. The Legend of the Mexican Werewolf. The Nahual is a creature that has its roots in ancient Aztec and Mayan mythology. It is believed to be an evil spirit or demon, capable of transforming itself into the form of a wolf. The Nahual is thought to possess great power, and it is said that it can cause harm to humans if provoked or angered. According to some stories, the Nahual may even have the ability to possess people's souls, allowing it control over their actions. In Mexico, many believe that encountering a Nahual in its true form could lead to serious consequences, such as illness, physical injury, or even death, so people are warned against seeking out these creatures. While there are those who view the Nahual as an enemy of humanity, Others see them as protectors and guardians of nature and seek out their help in times of need. Number 7. The story of the Beast of Bray Road. The legend of the werewolf-like creature near Bray, Wisconsin first began to spread in the early 1990s. It was said that this terrifying beast prowled the rural roads around town and had attacked both people and animals during its nocturnal wanderings. Locals soon began to share stories about their encounters with the creature, often describing it as having glowing eyes, sharp claws, and a howling voice that could be heard for miles around. People living in fear of being confronted by this mysterious creature would travel together or avoid going out at night entirely. The legend quickly became embedded into local folklore and grew more exaggerated over time until it eventually reached mythical proportions, becoming part of Wisconsin's rich cultural heritage. Number 8. The case of the Beast of Exmor. The story of the werewolf-like creature in England originated from Exmor, a region in the southwest of England. According to reports by local residents, this beast was roaming around between 1970 and 1979 and was responsible for more than just livestock deaths. There were numerous sightings reported of a large black wolf with glowing red eyes that made its way through fields at night and left destruction wherever it went. It is believed that this werewolf terrorized the rural area for almost a decade before disappearing without a trace. Despite its disappearance, rumors continue to circulate among locals about the creature's existence even today. Number 9. The legend of the Beast of Dartmoor. The creature was first seen in the early 1900s and quickly became a source of fear for Dartmoor residents. Reports of sightings described it as being a large, wolf-like beast with gray fur that moved silently through the night. According to legend, it had an unearthly howl and could move incredibly fast over long distances. People reported seeing red eyes glowing out from its face in the darkness, and some even claimed to have been attacked by it. Despite attempts by local authorities to investigate these claims, no one was ever able to prove or disprove their existence, and the werewolf-like creature remains part of Dartmoor folklore today. Number 10. The case of the Beast of Bonnybridge. The story of the Beast of Bonnybridge began in the 1990s in Scotland, when a number of people and animals reported being attacked by a mysterious creature. Witnesses described the beast as resembling a werewolf, with sharp claws and powerful jaws. Rumors quickly spread throughout the town that this was an actual creature, rather than just an urban legend. Despite these reports, no evidence could be found to prove that such a creature existed. No tracks or other physical evidence were ever discovered, leaving many people wondering if it had truly been a real monster or simply an elaborate hoax. Despite its lack of proof, many locals still believe that the Beast of Bonnybridge was more than just myth, some even suggesting that it is still out there somewhere. Number 11. The legend of the Serbian werewolf. The Vukodlak is said to be a descendant of an ancient god and has the ability to transform into a wolf at night. It also has superhuman strength, speed, agility and senses. The Vukodlak is believed by some to be able to control the weather as well. According to legend, it can cause storms, droughts and floods which can lead to destruction in villages or towns nearby. Its powers were so great that many feared its presence and kept away from areas where it was known to prowl. In Serbian folklore, they are usually portrayed as evil creatures who must be avoided at all costs due to their unpredictable behavior and destructive capabilities. Number 12. The story of the Beast of Barmston Drain. The legend of the werewolf-like creature that was said to roam the Barmston Drain region in England during the 1980s has continued to endure. Local residents reported various sightings of the mysterious creature, and it quickly became a local legend. Descriptions from those who claimed to have seen it vary, but many say that it had a wolf-like head, long shaggy fur, thick claws and an intimidating stature. Some even suggest that it could walk on two legs like a human being. Despite numerous reports, no one ever managed to capture or prove its existence, which only added fuel to the mystery surrounding this beastly creature. The legend continues to be told today as people are still fascinated by what lurks in dark corners of England's countryside. Number 13. The Defiance Werewolf. The Defiance Werewolf is from 1972 in Ohio. The Toledo Blade reported in August a large beast that resembled a werewolf lurking along railroad tracks near downtown Defiance in the last week. The sightings caused widespread fear among locals, and police began searching for the creature. However, despite their best efforts, it was never found or captured. To this day, many still believe that there is truth to the stories of the Defiance Werewolf, but without any evidence to back up these claims, it has remained an unsolved mystery. There are countless more werewolf stories out there. Many of them will never be told. Be sure to subscribe to Connect Paranormal for more werewolf stories as well as other interesting paranormal content.